Good evening, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to UMBC. We're so pleased to be holding the Alumni Awards here on campus again as part of the school's homecoming festivities. The Alumni Awards are the signature event of the Alumni Association, and I know you will be, and I definitely am, always so impressed by the caliber of the award recipients that we have and the depth and breadth of their contributions to the profession, to their community, and to UMBC. It's just, we just have a fantastic group for you tonight. Let me begin by acknowledging the members of the committee who chose this year's honorees. It was led by Phil Jones, Vice President of Operations of the Alumni Association. He's the chair of the Alumni Awards Committee. Serving with him were alumni board members Tamara Lewis, Chris McGecki, Kent Malwitz, Joe Morales, Ken Pittman, Irina Vishnevetsky, Crystal Watkins, who herself was an award winner last year, and Charmaine Taylor Anderson of the chapter of Black and Latino alumni. Please join me in thanking them. I'd also like to thank some past recipients of Alumni Association Awards who are here with us tonight. The Honorable John Carden, who I haven't seen yet, but he RSVP'd that he will be. Dr. Randy DiPentima, Miss Alicia Wilson, Mr. Gustavo Mateus, and Miss Peggy Sutherland. So give me a hand. Thank you very much for coming back and helping us honor this year's award recipients. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Freeman Herbowski, who will give us some opening remarks.
Thank you. Hello. Welcome all of our alumni back. This is homecoming weekend, so there are all kinds of things going on and games and activities tomorrow. All the alumni in the room, stand up. Let me see who you are. All the alumni. Wow. Give them a hand, would you? Very nice. Very, very nice. This is a very special time. Some of you know that a year ago we were listed as #1 up-and-coming institution, and it's based on an amazing criterion. It is the idea of innovation in academic programs, things that you're doing that are different, that are making you become a place to be watched. And so we were #1 that last year, and the list had great places like University of Southern California and others. This year we expected to be somewhere on the list, but not #1. So when NBC called and said they were going to be talking to us, we were amazed. We really were. We were #1 again this year. Give us a big hand for that. The other list there was national universities that really focus on undergraduates. I mean, here we are, a place that focuses on research, but really caring about undergrads. And we were right under Stanford and Yale, and I just think they got it wrong, but give us a hand anyway. It's okay. Let me read 2 quotes from articles this week. Some of you know the Chronicle of Higher Education is the most read piece generally in higher education. And they wrote this: bright students in Maryland are flocking to UMBC, and people cite it around the nation as a site to be watched. It specializes in the task that every parent, pundit, and lawmaker in America most wants universities to accomplish, and that is to teach young people to be great leaders. And it says, this is the quote that we're going to use throughout this year: it may already be better at this than the Ivies and other institutions you know. Give us a big hand for that, all right? And then finally, a book that came out this year entitled Higher Education with a Question Mark was written by 2 New York Times writers, and here's the quote that we like. It said, of all the research universities we visited, UMBC was the place that we thought had most capably connected its research functions and its undergraduate schooling. Big hand for that also. And so when we look at the alumni who are here tonight being recognized, they represent the best in their disciplines. And what's really great is that we want to celebrate their achievements, because their achievements we consider our achievements. We are just that proud of you. What's really nice is there are people who come from all over, their friends, families, and colleagues. So give all of the alumni who are being acknowledged tonight a big round of applause. Really nice. Like us, we're having things in the library. This is a place where the life of the mind really matters. If you don't know UMBC, we're the national chess champions. Give us a big hand for that, please. And half of our athletes are on the dean's list. Big hand for that. And the most recent one, we are #1 in the nation for Baja, the engineering car, for design, for expense, for speed, beat everybody else, total points. Big hand for Baja.
Thanks, Dr. Obaski. Your words are always inspiring and just brings out the best in everybody.